welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sonia and I would love it if you could subscribe, and if you're already an existing subscriber, welcome back. So in today's video we're going to be doing my makeup inventory. At the beginning of 2021 I did a spreadsheet which was an inventory full of all my makeup, skincare, bath, body. Now I thought I would do the makeup section today, and then I think I will do the skincare one maybe towards the end of the month. And I might maybe throw in the body care one in that as well, but I thought I would do a dedicated one to makeup inventory. Now I have recently just seen that Lady MaWa has put one of these up. I love watching makeup inventories anyway, so I thought I would do one myself. So like I said, I did this at the beginning of January. I really wanted to know how much makeup I had, because I feel like if you don't do inventories, sometimes you just don't realise how much you actually have. So what I've done is I've taken pictures of all of my categories so I can put it up on the screen, like here. The one category I haven't taken photos of is eyeshadow palettes, and that's just because there is a sheer amount of them. I mean, to be honest, I just don't want to be taking photos of how many eyeshadow palettes I've got. I have got a video which I will link up here, which is my eyeshadow collection. Now that was filmed before I got some palettes at Christmas, pretty much the majority, so I will link it up in the cards. So let's just get started, shall we, with my makeup. So like I said, this is just going to be the makeup one. I'm going to do what I think is skincare, body care one at the end of this month. Then we can really see how much I have in my collection. Starting off, we have primers. If you wonder why I'm looking down here, I have it all written down. So we have primers. Like I said, I will put a picture up on the screen, but I currently have 11 primers. I don't know how it's got that bad, if I'm honest. I'm going to mention goals, what I would like for each of these areas by the end of 2021. Now I do get subscription boxes and I really enjoy getting subscription boxes, especially right now at the minute with everything going on. It's my little surprise. So I have got quite a few primers in subscription boxes, so that's why I think it's at 11. As you will see from the picture on the screen, there are a couple that are my favourites. So I love the Kiko one and I love the Charlotte Tilbury Youth Glow. I do also have quite a few minis, as you can see, which I'm hopeful I can start working through. I would like to try and get this down, I think, to... I'm trying to be realistic. I'd like to get it down to 8. That's not my overall goal, I think. You know, I would like to ideally be getting it down to really 5, but from 11 to 5, I think... I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it. So I think if I reach for 8 primers by the end of 2021, I'll be happy. But like I said, I've got quite a few minis. I am going to be incorporating some of the primers into my project pan. The next category is foundations, and for foundations I have 8. So one of those is in my project pan. I have filmed a project pan intro. It is on my channel, so I will link it again in the cards for you if you'd like to go and watch that. But one of those is actually in that project. So I think I would like to try and get it down to 5 if I can. I think 5's a really manageable amount in my collection. So like I said, I currently have 8 and I want to get down to 5. I don't think that's being unrealistic. There are a couple of foundations that I have nearly used up. One of them though, I will 100% definitely be repatching once I've used up, because it is my holy grail and I'm not going to be without that. But any of the other ones that you see in the picture, if I run out of them, I'm not going to kind of go ahead and repurchase them. Same with primers. Like, I feel like even a couple of those which are like a holy grail, I really need to be getting down my numbers. So when I use one of those up, when I reach my goal of 8, I can then buy that product. So for example, the Kiko one, which is currently in my project pan, I'm not going to repurchase that until I reach my goal. I love that primer, but I need to start kind of taking control. But with the foundation, like I said, it's the Rimmel Lasting Radiance one. I absolutely love that and I don't think I could be without it. So I'm going to repurchase that. But any of the other foundations that are on the screen right now, if I finish them up, I'm not going to be repurchasing them until I reach my goal of 5. So next we have eyeshadow palettes. So like I said, I haven't taken a photo of these because I have 49 eyeshadow palettes, and yeah, that's quite a lot. But to me, I absolutely love eyeshadow palettes. That is my weakness, I think, for makeup. I love eyeshadow palettes. I mean, I don't really want it to get too higher. Like, I don't want to be going over 60. Like, if I reach 60, I'm going to be on a no buy for eyeshadows once I bring it down. And we all know how long it takes to use eyeshadows. So I feel like I don't really need anymore at the moment, but like I said, I might get some subscription boxes and stuff, so I will realistically, if we get one, realistically think, do I need that? Have I got something very similar? We will have a look, but yes, like I said, 49. I don't have a goal for this one because I feel like it's very difficult to use up eyeshadows, and especially like a palette. So I'm just going to leave that at, I don't want to go over 60 in 2021. And if I do, I'm on a strict no buy for eyeshadow palettes. So next we have concealers. So I started off this year with 4. As you can see in the picture, there is only 3 pictured because I have used one up. I was quite happy with 4, to be honest. I think that's quite a manageable amount. I don't think I need to be putting any goals on concealers because I haven't got a lot. And I think, like I said, I've currently got 3 pictured. I'm not going to be buying any more until maybe one of those have used up. I think 3 is a good amount to have because you've got a little bit of selection. I think 4 starting off this year I was really happy with anyway, but I would like to only have 3 going forward. Next we have is powders. So I started off this year with 2. Again, really happy with that. I don't need a lot of powders in my collection, so I'm quite happy with 2. I'm nearly done with one of those as well, but I did bring one in 2021. It is only a little sample, but like I said, I haven't put it in here because I am only doing stuff from 2020. So in 2020 I had 2 powders, really happy with that again. I think 2 powders is more than enough for me, so I don't need to do anything with that. Bronzers. Okay, so for bronzers we have 6. I don't think that's too bad. I mean, I don't need 6 bronzers, but I don't think 6 bronzers is too bad. I do think potentially I would like to maybe get it down to 4. I don't know, I think 4 would be good. I like to have a bit of selection when it comes to bronzers, so I like maybe like a shimmery bronzer, I like a matte bronzer, a cream one. So yes, I feel like I've got enough selection there. I have got one in my project pan at the moment, so I'm really hopeful that we can get it down to 4. I really do like the bronzers. I've got the Milk Makeup one that I've only recently just got that, and I have only tried it a couple of times, but from what I've tried, I quite like it. I really do like all the bronzers in my collection at the moment, so I feel like I don't need any more, and I'm not going to purposely go out and buy any more. Next is blushes. So blushes are, yeah, blushes. I love a good blush, and I have 13 in my collection, so I think that's a little bit high because I've only got one face and blushes take forever to use up. So what I've done for this one is I have taken a photo of the blushes, and then I've also taken a photo of them open so you can see all the different colours. I think I've got a different enough range of colours. I don't see myself needing to go out and buy any other colour ones. So again, with blushes, I'm not going to purposely go out and buy any because, I mean, I have 13, that's way more than enough. And I would like to try and get it down to 10. Like I said, blushes take a long time to use up, so I might even be a little bit unrealistic in asking that of myself. But like I said, I've got 13 in the minute, so I don't know, 10 is the goal. I don't think I'm going to reach it, but I would like to. But I love blushes again. It's one of those things in my collection that I just absolutely love. So next we have highlight, and in highlight I've got 12. So again, I feel like that's maybe a little bit more than what I should have. I have got quite a lot of highlights through subscription boxes, so, and a lot of them are mini, so I think I can hopefully start trying to get through them. I have about, I think, 3 or 4 minis, so if I try to start focusing on those, I think I might be able to get it down. Again, I think 10 would be really good if I could get 10 highlight as like an achievable goal. I think if I start working on the minis and stuff like that, hopefully I can achieve it. But again, I do love my highlights. I've got, towards really the end of last year, I started to get a little bit more highlight. I think I just really like all the highlights I've got in my collection, and again, I don't feel like I need to purposely go out and buy any highlights. If I reach the 10 goal, then I am going to allow myself to maybe buy one, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm trying to be on a low buy this year, so it's tough, especially when you usually just allow yourself to buy what you want when you want, but that's when your collection becomes a little bit unmanageable. So yes, 10 highlights I would like to achieve fingers crossed we can. Okay, so now we have face palettes. So I am a sucker for a face palette. I love a face palette, even though it's something I don't feel like I reach for enough. And I have 8 face palettes. So I don't think that's too bad. I mean, it's definitely more than what I do need, but I think I'm quite happy with 8. Like I said, I'm a sucker for a face palette. Going forward though, what I'm going to try and do with face palettes, I'm going to try and pick face palettes that all the colours can work for me. So I have got quite a few at the end of last year. So I did get the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood, was Bronze and Glow, is it called? I think it's called. I got that in the mini, and I did also get the Charlotte Tilbury face palette, which I have wanted for a long time. It came in my mystery unboxing from Charlotte Tilbury. But I think a lot of the other face palettes are quite older in my collection, and I am working on one of them in my Pan That palette. So I'm trying to get some use out of my face palettes now, but I think 8's okay. I think I'm going to allow myself a maximum of 10. If I get any more than 10, again, strict no buy on face palette. So brow products, this is actually very manageable. I've got 3 at the moment, and one of them is a brow gel, another one is a brow pencil, and then the other one is a clear brow gel, which I usually use in combination with the brow pencil. I'm more than happy with that, and I definitely do not need any more. As long as I have 1 pencil and 1 brow gel, I am set, so I don't need to buy any more for that area. I'm happy with that. Eyeliners. Now, considering I don't wear eyeliners, I have 2 in my collection. I don't know how that's happened. So one of them is a maroony glittery eyeshadow from Marc Jacobs, which I got in my advent calendar. And then I have got a Ico black eyeliner. I do want to see if I can try and use eyeliners, but I feel like that black one might dry up before I've even got a chance, because I just don't really like the way eyeliner looks on me, and it's fiddly and it just does not look right. And I know practice makes perfect, but yeah, I feel like I can get away without wearing eyeliner. But I have 2. Ideally, I would like 0 in my collection because I don't use eyeliner. I think I can get to 0. I think we can get to 0 because I don't need any eyeliners in my collection. So that would be my goal. Mascaras, I have 8. So usually I have about 3 on the go, and I have them open for 6 months. I like to have different ones as backups. I mean, I don't really feel like I need lots and lots and lots of backups of them. And like I said, I'm hopeful that I can get that down. Should we reach for 6? So 3 in use and then maybe 3 as backups. I think that would be pretty good. But yeah, like I said, because I do keep them open for 6 months, hopefully we can see it going down. I'll be really, really happy with that. Okay, lip products. So I haven't sectioned them out to like lip gloss, bullet lipsticks, liquid lipsticks. I've not done that. I've just lumbered them all into one category because that's how I have them in my drawers. And I have 69 lip products, which is quite a lot considering again how long it takes to use stuff up. But I have noticed that, especially when I had to declutter some because they'd gone off, it really made me open my eyes and be like, right, okay, let's get started and let's get working on some of these lip products, because I am not wasting my money. So yes, I don't want it to go up anymore. Ideally, I mean, I know that's a bit unrealistic. Okay, I don't want it to get higher than 75. I want to be making progress. I really, really do not want it to get any higher than 75. And if it is, I am not going to be buying any. Like I said, we do get some lip products in beauty boxes, and if I feel like it's a colour I've already got or something I've already tried and I don't need it, I will just pass it on to a family member or a friend. So yes, I don't want it any more than 75. I'm giving myself an opportunity here because I am trying to use some stuff up as well. So yes, it's not great, I know, but I love lip products as well. Also with lip products, I haven't taken a photo of them, but I do have a lip product collection video, which I will link in the card if you'd like to go and see. I don't think I've got that many new lipsticks since I've done that video, so if you'd like to go and have a look, I will link it in the card for you. And last but no means least, we have setting sprays. So I have 3 setting sprays. I'm trying to get this down. Ideally I'd like 0 because I just don't see the needing setting sprays. I don't see any difference in the longevity of when I wear it to when I don't with makeup. So I want to really just work on getting those out of my collections and not having any. I did ask previously about, you know, your recommendations for setting sprays, and I'm still open to trying some if you think they are worth it and you think there's one that does actually help with the longevity of makeup, but all the ones I've tried, they do not. As you will see on the screen, those are the ones I currently have. I will say actually that I haven't tried the Pixie one yet. I've only tried the Urban Decay one, and I can't think what the other one is called off the top of my head. But the like shimmery one, I've only tried those two. I haven't tried the Pixie one yet, but those two do not do anything with the longevity of my makeup. Ideally, I would like 0 in that category. So the two categories I would like nothing in is setting sprays and eyeliners. And I think the other ones I will just like to try and maintain it or bring it lower. So that is my makeup inventory. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it was a little bit insightful for you into my collection and how I want to be managing my collection going forward. I think it really opens your eyes when you actually do a makeup inventory and just see how much you have, because for a long time I didn't, and I didn't even realise I had 69 lip products, and I'm sure I've got a couple in 2021 as well. So yes, it makes you open your eyes and realise you need to start using the stuff you've got. You don't need to be buying stuff all the time. Make use of the stuff you've already bought, because otherwise your money is going down the drain. I'm going to make a really good conscious effort this year to start using stuff up in my collection. I'm excited, and like I said, this makeup inventory has just spurred me on even more to use stuff that I've got, because I've set myself goals now, and it's goals I want to maintain. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe if you don't already. And I would love to know, have you set yourselves any goals for this year, or are you just coming off a low buy or no buy, and are you kind of treating yourself? I'd like to know below. And yeah, I'm going to be bringing the skincare body care one at the end of January. So keep a lookout for that, and I will speak to you in my next video. Bye everyone.